with the US employment report for June easing market expectation for a hawkish Fed, given the drop of the NFP figure. Yet a more holistic view of the report would also identify the unemployment rate dropped, implying that the US employment market remained rather tight, while the earnings growth rate accelerated, implying that the US employment market may continue feeding inflationary pressures in the US economy. On the other hand, last Monday, we had a number of Fed policymakers that tended to ease market expectation for a hawkish Fed further, as their statements were interpreted as a signal that the end of the hiking cycle may not be here yet. Possibly another 2 rate hikes in the pipeline, yet it's nearing. For the record, as these lines are written as the US CPI rates for June are still to be released and could alter the direction of US stock markets. Furthermore, we expect wider volatility to hit US stock markets as the earnings season is beginning, and on Friday, we note the release of earnings report of JP Morgan, Wells Fargo and Citi, 3 major banks that may shape the market's perception for the health of the US banking sector. In this report, we aim to present news that will signal out and could affect various shares, as well as have a small comment about fundamentals surrounding the course of US stock markets. Media headlines highlighted in the past few days that Apple launched on Tuesday an online store in the Chinese WeChat messaging app. Given the wide use of the platform in China and the size of the Chinese population, we highlight the opening of another retail channel of Apple in the land of the Red Dragon, which in turn may help boosting Apple's retail sales. Please note WeChat is also categorized as a super app, as it has various functions incorporated in one application, from social media and messaging to stores and paying various bills. The users are considered to be over 1.2 billion, providing additional access to Apple and could lift its Bank of America is reported to have been fined $150 million by the US Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and also has to pay $8.4 million customers which have been unfairly charged inappropriate fees. The bank has been charged to engage in deceptive practices which hurt hundreds of thousands of its customers. The issue gains on importance as the bank is to release its earnings report next Tuesday, a bit later than the bank's pre-mention on Friday. Not only the financial damage from the fine, but also the practice as such could cause a reputational issue for the bank and may weigh on its share price. Reports surfaced that a US federal judge ruled in favor of Microsoft's $69 billion takeover of Activision Blizzard. It should be noted that the takeover may allow Microsoft to enjoy substantial market power in the gaming industry as it gets control of the well-known and profitable Call of Duty franchise. The issue was tantalizing for competitor Sony, which includes the game on its PlayStation platform. Yet for the time being, Microsoft stated that it will keep the game there. We note the US Federal Trade Commission is planning to appeal the case. It seems that the Microsoft gets a competitive advantage in the sector, which may provide some support for its share price. Last but not least, we would like to make a small comment on Threads and microblogging app. Launched by Meta, an issue that we discussed in our last report. Headlines highlight that the application has hit 100 million users in a matter of 5 days and is considered currently as the fastest growing consumer app currently. We repeat that the synergies that could be developed by Threads with Instagram could provide additional support for the new application. Should the good news continue to reel in, we may see Meta's share price getting additional support in the coming days. Thank you for watching.